See you guys.
To me, Flagstone's always been a really special place.
Do you have a friend with you today?
My kids in particular are like busting at the doors waiting to get in.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Come on across.
And it's a place that my kids are excited to come to. They feel really comfortable. They feel very supported and at home here.
When kids walk in the door, you can feel a sense of childhood.
We're offering them essentially to an extension of our family and really providing them our most valuable resource, the future of each individual family.
The founding members of Flagstone built this community and this school on the character traits. And they came up with responsibility, being open-minded, caring, kind, and safe and friendly.
Yes, they have little posters around the school that show you what you should do. It's a behavior chart.
If you ask any of them what rocks means, they're able to tell you.
You'll go like, oh, in Flagstone, I have to be responsible, open-minded citizen, kind and safe and friendly. It kind of tells us what we're expected to do. It means to behave and to do what you're supposed to do at the right time. And if you do follow them, you'll get a Mustang.
If any staff member witnesses a child, or even parent volunteers witnesses a child displaying the Rock's behavior, they give them a Mustang award.
Like whenever I got one in like second grade or like third grade, I got so happy.
It's a big deal for them to get a golden Mustang. So I do believe it is part of our foundation at Flagstone, and it is what brought us to the whole child framework, because the foundation is safe and healthy, which is really, being safe is something that we have to have our kids feel before they can learn anything else. We talk about it being a whole school, whole community, whole child at Flagstone.
This focus on approaching every child where they are, and then helping them to grow.
And part of that framework is that we have 6 different tenets, 5 of which we focus on, and then 6th one is sustaining those 5 tenets.
It's about, you know, enriching the kids' lives on a well-rounded basis.
I would bask in heat.
So when we look at the safe tenet, that really falls into how do our kids feel emotionally, physically.
They work hard to make sure no one gets hurt or bullied.
We have goals around healthy. We want a healthy lifestyle for all of our kids.
Well, what's an animal move like?
We don't believe in PE once a week. We believe in teaching kids life habits that they can do every day.
Finger spacing. Good job.
Our engaged tenet is we want every kid to come into school and be happy and engaged in what they're learning every day.
It's just fun that you get to have, like that you get to go to specials and that you get to learn all the fun stuff in school.
You will notice students that are engaged, students that are supported, students that are allowed to persevere and seek out that part of the learning that matters to them.
So that's through inquiry, it's through hands-on projects, it's through choice, it's through finding things that they're passionate about and learning and teaching the content through the modality that kids want to learn it.
I don't even think that they grasp all the time that they're learning when they come here, that they're just doing their thing.
Option, that is what is changing them. You know, when we're looking for one correct answer, there's not one correct way to get to the answer.
We look a lot at data to make sure that our kids are growing at the rate we want them to, and if they're not, our supported tenet comes into play where we have interventions in place. We have problem-solving teams weekly with our grade level and support staff where we talk about kids that might not be growing and what can we do to ensure that they're growing, and then we monitor the interventions we do to make sure that they grow.
It's really starting to hit another level, and it's just an exciting thing to see. Them being able to grasp concepts that are just, I think we weren't even approaching until middle school.
We believe in growth, not proficiency, so wherever a student comes in, we want to make sure we meet them where they are and grow them.
And that's what's going to create that ability to problem solve when they hit the world. is knowing that they have a way to get to the answer, and they may not even have just one way.
Something that you're glowing on in math.
And then we have a sustainability tenet where we're really looking year to year, did the goals that we set in those 5 tenets actually happen?
Make it sharper, listen first.
It really is all inclusive. It's not one thing that we do. It's not one curriculum that we have. It's really around the whole child. How are we going to get the community to come in and support that? And really monitor the goals that we set and ensure that we're meeting what we said we were going to do.
We came to the school with the intention of building the community and building a place where this sits in the middle of a neighborhood. It doesn't have to just be the walls that the kids go into and come out of every day.
We have felt that that's a need that we want to explore more of how we can create this as a community. And one of the things that's in our planning that we're going to open in the fall is an innovative space in our library. The difference for this is we want to bring the community in. And it will really be inclusive to collaboration, communication, critical thinking, creativity, where they can come together with technology tools.
I feel like the adults in this building really embrace and take the weight of the fact that we are trusting them with our babies, you know, and to enrich their lives and to open up their eyes as to what they can accomplish and, you know, what they're capable of.
They truly feel like this is a place where they can belong and feel a sense of ownership of. And if not all kids feel like that, that's our goal. We want all kids to feel that way here.